Hi everyone, it's Munchie Munchkin, and actually today's a episode of Munch with Munchkin. It's different than Munching Blindly, of course, based on the titles, but these are more of episodes that I'll be eating food I've already had, kind of talk about what's been going on with me. Usually it's not eating new food, but today I decided to go to McDonald's, and try their new burgers. This one's the, Sweet BBQ Bacon, and the other one is the Maple Bacon Dijon Burger. And then I got 2 plain cheeseburgers, a Diet Coke, and 2 large fries. I decided to just dump them all in the bag and just eat them that way. So I've had burgers, I've had fries. I just never had the 2 new ones that they got. Actually I got them without onions and the one without lettuce too. But for some reason McDonald's decided to still give me the crispy onions. So I'm kind of pissed off because I actually told them the first time that they messed up my order. And then they redid it and then they messed it up again. I was like, fuck it, I'm not gonna go redo it. McDonald's, teach your people, crispy onions are still onions. So I'm gonna go ahead and try the sweet barbecue bacon one first. That's pretty good. Wait. I have them reversed. This one's the Maple Bacon Dijon one. This one's the sweet barbecue one. So it's the barbecue one that they left the onions on. I was wondering because I was like eating this one. I was like, I taste maple. Then I open up the lid. I see Dijon. Get that out of my way. Can't really salt the fries today. So, I've been looking over my view counts on the videos, and I kind of noticed a theme that on the videos that I tend to burp in, tend to get a lot of views. I'm not holding back anymore. I am releasing the beast. So, in my videos now, I don't care if I belch or not. So, I'm not going to say excuse me. I'm just going to do it, and you guys are going to deal with it. So, there's that. So yeah, the next couple of videos are going to be mixed between old videos that I've done earlier in the year. Now that my school is starting to come to an end, I'm getting quicker at updating and editing. So there's going to be a mixture of old videos where I was trying not to belch, and then newer videos. So you're going to get a mixture of the two for a while until I get back into the game, I guess. Yeah, sliding all over the place. So, that was actually pretty good. I usually don't put mustard on my burgers, but the Dijon in this is really good, and then the maple helps with it, and of course bacon does. Nature's candy. This one, I don't know, maybe I'll try a crispy onion and see how bad it is. onions usually bother my stomach, so I'm kind of concerned how this is gonna go. I'm gonna actually try it. I'm gonna try it, and if I get sick, I get sick, but I mean, it's not that bad. I was afraid that I don't really like the texture of onions, and onions usually bother my stomach, like I said. But since I'm not really getting the texture of the onions, I'm gonna try it and see how it is. And then if I don't like it, I'll just pick them off one by one. Oops. Get over the plate since there's a lot of barbecue on it. It's not bad. I just like the barbecue sauce on it. I'm kind of still iffy on the onions because the seasoning in them is kind of burning my lips a little bit. It's probably because I'm not used to eating these things, but I mean, they're not bad. I might continue eating with them on. Oh, Jesus. Now, the one thing I like to do with McDonald's burgers, and the plain cheeseburgers anyway, is dipping them in the sweet and sour sauce that they have. I don't know why, I've done it for a long time and I really like it. So, like I said before, I'm almost done with this semester. This is actually my final week. Now, it's annoying because I was going to take my second to last exam for calculus. Went in there early this morning to get it done and over with. Get into the computer lab to go do it. The testing lab, not the computer lab, testing lab. And since my teacher does the whole online testing at the center, I have to log on. Went to one computer, tried to log in. Get to the beginning of the login section of the site. Log in. Go to select my course. It's not loading. Try another browser. Not loading. Try the third browser. Still not loading. Then they switch me to the computer next to me. Seeing if something's wrong with the internet, I guess. I don't know. Same thing happened. Took me to the third computer. Happened again. So they finally went and, the one that was in the lab, went to talk to someone else and found out the site's down. So I'm like, crap. I mean, I live about 45 minutes away or so from my campus. So it's annoying to drive back up there. So it's like, if I can't come back later today, just email my teacher and let him know. I'm gonna do that later. And then I have a last and final exam due in micro tomorrow. I'm gonna finish the plain cheeseburger first and then go back to one of the artisan ones. And that's the thing. I haven't been to Burger King. Sorry, McDonald's. I haven't been to McDonald's in a long time. Same thing with Burger King too. But I haven't been to McDonald's in a long time. So I went in to order these, and they asked me, it's like, what kind of meat do you want? What kind of bread do you want? It's like, what? I was confused because I haven't been to one in a long time. I didn't know they did that now. So I decided to go with the beef today, and then the artisan bread. Man, with how much I like this one, I'm probably gonna go back and try it with chicken. It was beef, chicken. I forgot what the third option was. I really don't remember. I know there was the sesame bun for the bread, and then the artisan roll. I might want the artisan roll. But regardless, it's kind of nice to have different meat options for the burgers. Ah, that's what it was. It was the quarter pounder, crispy chicken, and grilled chicken. That's what it was. Oh, it sounds like I don't have that much Coke left, so I'll have to grab something else to drink after this. After this is done. Then, once school's over, I had gone to somewhere to go to an interview recently. And it turned out one of these things, like, drop off the application to ask you a few questions, and then they're going to call people later this week if they're interested in them. So I'm hoping to be starting up a job soon. And I'm hoping this summer I'll be able to go to a couple of states over and go to some new food places, like local only to their state type of thing. I just have to do a couple some searches for it. Ow. Why jabbed me in the roof of my mouth? Okay. Which one do I want to eat more? I think I'm gonna go with the Dijon. I think with this, personally for me, since I don't really put mustard on my sandwiches, I think with this one, it might need a little bit more of a touch of the maple flavor to it. But other than that, it's pretty good. I do think I have to be a little bit careful with the mustard though, because I did put kind of a bit on there, but I have to be a little bit careful. The only problem with this one is because of the Dijon. It slides a lot. It's hard to keep a hold of it. Oh, that was cool. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, that was a little too cold. So, grab my root beer. Yeah, that's definitely empty now. I'll just drink it from the bottle. So, okay, so you just saw me complaining about hurting from the cold and seeing me stretch like that. There's something odd about me. When I eat something really hot or really cold, for some reason in the middle of my back, towards the like pretty much right between my shoulder blades, like towards the top of my shoulder blades, I get this excruciating pain. Well, maybe not excruciating, but pain regardless. Right there, just because of heat. Well, extreme heat and extreme cold, and I don't know why that happens, but it does. So yeah, if I'm saying something's cold and I do the weird stretch thing, that's what's going on. I'm really having a hard time telling which one I like more. Honestly, if it didn't have the crispy onions on here, maybe I wouldn't like this as much. Because I think with the heat from, not the heat like temperature-wise, but heat from seasoning on the onions, I think it actually makes this pretty good. Maybe thank you McDonald's for screwing up my order. So yeah, I guess I will keep getting this with the crispy onions. I know there's other places that have the there are some other places that have like the crispy onion straws and stuff. Those I don't like. They still have like a lot of the onion texture to them. And they tend to be more greasy, which tends to still be a problem. But I do get tired of going to places and be like, no veggies. And if the item has onion straws in it, they still leave onion straws on them. So, it gets really annoying. The other one, I think something just fell in my room. I probably didn't put that on my dresser very well. So sorry for the noise in the background. The other one that they had, oh, what was it? I think it was like a pico de gallo type of sandwich. Oh, guacamole, that's what it was. I wasn't gonna get that one. I do not like guacamole. I hate avocados, which is kind of funny because my friend posted like some kind of food place that like everything is avocado something, and I'm like, they're like, oh, yummy, and I was like, ew, gross. So I won't be trying that one. That one will destroy my stomach, and I don't want something to destroy my stomach because then I can't make videos for a while. I'm really having a hard time between these two. I think I'm gonna have to say I like the Sweet BBQ more. I mean, the ranch. The Dijon gets a little too much for me. I mean, I like the taste, but after a while, I kind of get tired of it compared to the Sweet BBQ, which is kind of funny because the onions are, the seasoning from the onions are kind of bothering my tongue, but I'm dealing with it, so. So, I'm gonna go back to a plain cheeseburger for a bit. Maybe I have to take a bite first before I can get to the sauce. I don't know how I came up with the idea of dipping this into the sweet and sour. I know I've been doing it for years and years and years. I don't know why I came up with the idea to do it. I don't know if it was someone else came up with the idea and I just copied or what, because I know there's at least one other person that does something similar to this, but I found that out recently. I'm gonna try to eat all of this, but I don't know if I'll be able to make it. I'm actually surprised I'm able to get this far so far. Usually, I don't know why it is. But beef particularly, if I eat too much of it, I mean, McDonald's patties are kind of thin, so, but like usually, I have 2 of them and my chest is hurting. It's not necessarily heartburn, it's just, I just eat too much of it and for some reason my chest hurts. So, it doesn't happen with chicken, doesn't happen with turkey. Not like I bit by a certain tick or anything like that. Oh, that went the wrong way. I wish my stomach stopped making noises. I'm like, I'm feeding you, I'm feeding you. Mm. I am this being the final week of school. Actually, I graduate this week, but I decided not to go to my graduation ceremony. I'd rather wait to do that when I finish my bachelor's. Because it's like, my family aren't coming up. My family isn't coming up here for my associate's degree anyways. They're going to save that money and come for the bachelor's. So I'm like, what's the point? I might go out for a celebration though. I mean, it took a long time for me to graduate. Due to various reasons. I mean, it started towards the second half of 2012. I had to skip a year because of reasons. And then I started going for halftime only. So I kind of slowed down. I'm actually very excited to start the bachelor's part of my education. I mean, most people be like, school, dreading. But I actually have kind of fun in my classes. Probably my favorite class so far, besides like the extra credit classes, probably is marketing. Marketing was fun. Though, I probably had a lot of fun because my dad is in business already. And then my mom had always been into crafts and creative ideas and generating creative ideas. So I got a lot of the business sense from my dad. He also comes up with some creative ideas of his own. And then I get my mom on top of that, her influence. So I was able to come up with a lot of creative marketing and advertising situations in class. So that was probably why I had a lot of fun. I could actually use my full potential, I guess, in that class. And my teacher actually was very impressed by what I came up with, so I was happy. The other class I probably was my favorite. Trying to remember all the classes I took. Art appreciation was kind of fun. Art appreciation was very different than what I thought it was going to be. But it was kind of fun to do. And it's pretty much like interpreting art in a way, but also talking about like the different tools and skills that the artists use, and stuff like that. And it was very interesting. it was like also talking about like the depth of the painting, like the foreground, the background, the midground. So I know it's a fun class. I mean, I used to do I used to do art when I was younger. I haven't really drawn anything for like 10 years or so. So it was kind of neat to see the other side of art, I guess you could say. Fries have gotten kind of warm. I'm gonna at least try and finish one of these sandwiches. I'm probably gonna finish the barbecue one. Oh, that hurt. It hurt because I still had fries in my mouth. Yeah. I might have to take some of the onions off though. And the side of my tongue is actually hurting. And that might be from the onions. I am not sure. So I'm just going to take some off. I might eat them later though. But I'll take some off to make it a little bit easier on myself. Yeah, they put a lot of small pieces on here. So this is going to take a bit. So I apologize. Maybe that'll be enough. And then wipe my fingers. Yeah, but having this with the onions on it, if I don't get sick later, because I might, I might actually continue to have, might continue having crispy onions on stuff, as long as they're kind of similar to what this is like. Keep getting sauce on my fingers. Oh, Jesus. Well, that just made it worse. Try to get this back in place. What the heck did I just fling at myself? No. I guess it's one of the pieces that fell off. I do think McDonald's did a pretty good job. Of course, I can't rate the third one because I can't eat it. But I think this is pretty good. I mean, again, I haven't been to McDonald's in a long time. I probably should start going there more often. Well, that was smart of me. Man, don't get burgers that often. But I probably should. I mean, chicken is my favorite meat, but I need to start eating hamburgers again. The other thing with them, talking more about the video type that this is, Munch with Munchkin will also, when I have the money to do so, do more at home meals, me cooking the food. Like there's one that a recipe I have in the book of a chicken that I really like. I haven't made it in a long time, so hopefully I can do it okay. since my little deep fryer is a little touchy. I know a lot of chicken recipes thinking about it now. I need to do some beef. Might have to ask my mom for advice because I never cooked beef on my own. It was always chicken. But, now that I'm not holding the belches in, this is actually pretty good for my body because having the health issues that I have, someone gets upset very easily and you need to burp or belch or whatever you want to call it, to relieve the gas in the stomach, and it hurts if you don't. If you hold it in, it really, really hurts. So doing this is actually much, much better for me and for the video views and stuff. And seeing that so many people, or I'm getting so many views on the certain videos, clearly means that you guys want that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So, this is all for you. And I'm being stupid, I don't care. Probably after this video, I'm gonna try to heat up the fries. Maybe toss them in the oven. Because when I toss them in the microwave, they usually get too mushy, and I don't want that. So maybe oven. Oven might work. I'm going to try to finish this one. I swear. And the problem with drinking root beer, though, as much as I love root beer, I love A&W. As much as I love the root beer, it fizzes too much in my mouth, which causes a problem with swallowing. I've always had a swallowing issue. That, and there was a lot of, like, TMI today. Yeah, TMI. I've always had a swallowing issue, and I don't know why. I think it's to do with, my thyroid. Well, not necessarily the thyroid. It's probably due to hypothyroid. Hypothyroid. That I have an issue drinking liquids. That as I try to swallow them, it feels like a marble in my throat. Root beer. Root beer is one of the biggest culprits of doing it, though. But I love root beer. As much as I want to finish this for the video, I don't think I can do it. If it was for plain cheeseburgers, I probably could have done it. Move it to all the sauces in this. And bacon. I love bacon. I might have to cut the video short for it. I'm gonna sit for a second and see if I can finish it or not. So I'm almost at root beer. So, the other thing that's been going on with me is, well, of course, I've been saying in some of the other videos, which I don't think are uploaded yet. I might mention them in some of the Munching Blindly, so I'm not sure. Next month, of course, I'm going down to Texas to visit my family. So there might be me trying out, well, not really trying out, I've had them before. Possibly doing videos with Whataburger. There's Tokyo Joe's in my family's area, so I might stop there and do some recording. If you guys, especially ones in the South, or, well, not necessarily the South, but if you know any places that are not in Ohio that will be in the Fort Worth, Dallas area that you guys want me to try out, let me know in the comments. I'll see what I can do. I can see if I can stop at some of those places. But, so, yeah, I'll definitely try out, or try to try out some of these places. Some of these places I might have had before, because I have lived in Texas, when I was younger. But that was, like, 12 years ago, so yeah, I'm going to Fort Worth to go to a convention, so I'll be gone for about a week, but I'll try to do some recording during that time period. I don't know if I'll be able to upload any videos, since I'll be busy throughout the whole convention, since I have plans at the convention, so, but, I mean, that's pretty much it. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do for my summer other than doing the videos. Like I said earlier, I was going to try to check the, Indiana, Michigan, Kentucky, Pennsylvania, West Virginia. I'm going to try to see what's in their states versus my own. And, trying to find, places, trying to find places that are not in my state. Also, I'm going to see if any McDonald's still had the McDonald's pizza. When I was a kid, I really, really liked it. So, I heard there's supposedly one in Ohio, but I'm not sure if they still have it. If they don't, I'm going to try to find who's the closest to my area that has it, and then call them up and see if they have it. Because I remember really liking that as a kid, even driving about an hour plus to get to the nearest one, to get it, with my family. I can't think of anything else to talk about today. I don't think I can finish this. Not right now. They kind of got cold, so I'm going to try to heat them up later and finish them off on my own. Same with the fries. But yeah, I don't think I can think of anything else to do. I do want to go to another, Hard Rock Cafe during the summer. So far I have 2 pins. There's a third one somewhere. I know I have a third one. It's a Dallas one. And I think it was the Dallas Mavericks guitar pin. So I'm going to try to find that and put that up soon. But I want to collect some more and might go to Indianapolis. I already have a Cleveland one. And the other one is... Oh, wait. There's a Cleveland one. There's a Dallas one. I have a San Antonio one somewhere. There's got to be a San Antonio one. I went to the San Antonio one. Okay. If I don't have one, I'll just get one from San Antonio later this year, since I'm going to San Antonio later this year. Oh yeah, and there's one in Kentucky too. Oh, decisions. I don't think I have enough money to go to 2, but I'll try to go to at least one of them this summer. And now I'm done with my root beer. So, I think I'm gonna call this the end to this video. Since I really can't think of anything else to talk about. Well, I need a little garbage bag. For those that don't like burps, I am sorry, but not sorry. So, from now on, burps are welcomed in my videos. So there you have it. Again, like I said, these next couple weeks, the videos are going to be back and forth between burps and non-burps until I can get rid of what I currently have saved up and edited. So yeah, there we go. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Hope you all have a lovely day. Bye. Oh, the root beer. The root beer hurts. I think that's all I have. Oh, jeez. Hey, guys. Thanks for eating with me in my first episode of Munch with Munchkin. I am super glad I got to try those new burgers from McDonald's. Having not been there in a little while, I was pleasantly surprised by these two, especially the Sweet BBQ Bacon. But now I don't know about you, but I am completely stuffed. So while I deflate, here, go ahead and like this video and comment down below. Bye, guys.